So hi, this is Programa and welcome back to my channel. Today, it's a quiet afternoon and I wanted to create content because as a YouTuber, you would want to bring out content every week for your subscribers and for those people who are dropping by my channel. So this is one of the content process of a YouTuber. And especially because this is not a full-time thing for me, I do it only on my spare time. So this is one of the things that is very tricky because sometimes there are no ideas that are coming in my head and there's nothing that I would want to make as a content, but I force myself to do it. So sometimes we have conversations about anything under the sun because that is part of the commitment of having a YouTube channel. Ako rin kasi, I'm big on commitment. So if I commit on something, I would really make sure that I do these things. And if you watch my vlog on Remember These Numbers, I would want to reach that 100 videos because that's part of the law in order to find success in whatever you're doing or in order to know if what you're doing is something worth continuing. So today I was thinking about legacy. I was thinking about what would we want to live to this world if we are already gone. Legacy is a big word and some people are not very comfortable about it, probably because we are conscious of saying if ever we are worthy to say that we can leave a legacy. Pero pag tinignan mo naman yung meaning ng legacy, it's really trying to leave something behind that is part of who you are and probably what you have contributed to other people's lives or to life in general. And I think it's a word that we should not be afraid of to use, and it can be one motivation for us to live a life that is full of meaning and probably to be very conscious about how we live our lives. As I've said, I'm big on commitment. I'm big on trying to finish what I've started. And when I am big on commitment, probably because I was thinking of the legacy, like this YouTube channel that I have, this will go on unless it will be brought down by YouTube or something happens in the internet. But this is already part of something that I can leave the world behind. Hindi naman ako aalis sa mundo pa. 10 years from now, I can look back and probably some of my friends will look back and see me talking about a lot of things that I believe in or that I think about or that I argue about with a lot of people also. And it's a nice legacy. It's something that I'm leaving behind. This was the same motivation I had when I started my Facebook account on ang Blackboard ni Sir Rem and put it on Instagram. And then I also created Pinoy Rembrandt, the Discovering Something Nice sa Pinas Instagram account because I wanted to leave something behind. Kumbaga, wala man akong kayamanan na ipapamana. Yun yung kayamanan ko. My purpose for ang Blackboard ni Sir Rem was really to share the lessons I've learned in life through a blackboard. Kasi dati nabasa ko yun, like, if you want to leave a legacy, you have to have a child, plant a tree, or have a book. So I have not planted a tree yet. And I don't have children. But I have a book, as I've said, textbook. But this one, the social media accounts that I have, ang Blackboard ni Sir Rem, Pinoy Rembrandt, this Pilgramo channel, these are some things that I feel it's like a book also. It's something that I would want to leave behind since, you know, the internet is the new book. The internet is like there and it's like the publication that I needed in order to publish my thoughts. Nagkakaroon siya ng meaning every time I do it. Parang whether someone reads it or not, whether someone watches me or not, I put it out there and it becomes part of the world. Kaya nga very careful rin ako on what I share because I think this is something that will be here eternally, no? So that is one way for me to share my legacy or to leave a legacy. And that legacy, I hope, will be able to be of help to a lot of people. Usually, Pag inisip natin ng legacy, ang pinaka naisip natin is that the legacy that we can leave with people that we are close to. Diba? How will we be remembered? What will people say about us? And what will people think whenever they will hear our names? I always try to make sure that I will be remembered by how I let people feel. And it is always my hope that I share a positive vibe to people. Kaya I try to find something nice sa Pinas, because even with all the complaints that I have probably in day-to-day life, I try to focus on what works and what is nice. And that helped me in terms of living a happier life. Yun yung isang sa mga natutunan ko rin at my age, is really to focus on what is working, on what gives you joy. Parang Marie Kondo lang. Try to find what will make you smile. It's very important on what you focus on. Kasi if you focus on these negative things, that will eat you up. Moments in my life that I felt bad or did not feel okay, did not feel good. But I tried not to dwell on those things and tried to make sure that I focus on things that are good, nice, and happy. Parang it's not really escaping what the problem is. It's trying to deal the problem with a better attitude. And the attitude is really that of positivity and enthusiasm. And that is the reason why I enjoy talking about my thoughts here on this channel, because that's part of, I think, leaving my brains behind. Because I think that is part of sharing my thoughts. And in one way or another, I hope that these thoughts are something that you can think about and we can discuss about it on the comment down below. Because I feel that thoughts need to be shared. I hope that my social media accounts, ang Blackbird Instagram, Pinoy Rembrandt, and itong Pilgramo channel can be a medium wherein people can appreciate the life lessons learned or the nice things in the Philippines or in life. Because in so doing, I feel that is one of the things that I would want to leave behind. Kayo, ano bang gusto niyo i-leave behind? Is it only confined with the material things that you own, that you would want to leave behind your children or to someone you love? Is it the accolades that you have gathered in life that you would want to leave behind so that other people can be inspired? Is it something about your actions, the things that you did in life that impact a lot of people, and that legacy is something that you would want to leave behind? There are many, many things in life that you can classify as a legacy that you would want to leave behind. The reason why I'm doing this vlog is just to encourage everyone to at least think about this. Because when you think about the legacy that you would want to leave behind, you are aware of how you would live your life. Parang may direction setting siya. Kasi parang may nakikita kang goal of what legacy I would leave behind. One thing I learned, took a philosophy, and I think I've mentioned this countless of times in my vlogs, is what Socrates said, to know thyself is the most important thing. We have to know ourselves so that we know what we can contribute or not. Meron akong isang discussion sa isang friend ko about passion. Yung parang sabi niya, pag passionate ka sa isang bagay, it will be a lot easier for you to do this thing. For example, whatever job you have and you are passionate about that job, then it is easy for you. It does not feel work, and that you would do it even if you will not get paid. And then there's another thing that I said and I pointed out. Sabi ko, it doesn't mean that if you are passionate with whatever you are doing, that it becomes easier. The difference is that if you are passionate about what you are doing right now, even if you are encountering a lot of difficult things connected with what you are passionate about, you get to stick to this goal. The challenges do not become easier, but you yourself will be so determined to face the challenges because you are passionate about this thing that you are doing. Ang mahirap gawin ay mahirap pa rin gawin. But because you love what you are doing, it becomes a challenge worth taking. And you are so excited to actually conquer those challenges and to be victorious in the end. Kaya nga, very important to be passionate with what you're doing, and that can be part of your legacy also. Diba? How passionate you are with what you are doing right now. I don't know where I've heard this, but I think it was in a TV show or a movie wherein this teenager was saying, what is the use of contributing something to the world? You can just live your life and just be happy or whatever, or live whatever kind of life that you would want to live. And then the father answered, not exactly in these words, sabi niya, well, the difference is those people who thought about contributing to the world are still being remembered until today. It was done humorously for me. Kahit gaanong kaliit na contribution sa mundo, ang pwede mong gawin, gawin mo. And when you say contribution to the world, it's not just living your life the way you would want it. It's really trying to create an impact, however small, so that you can have some good effect in the lives of people. This exercise wherein you can actually have a live funeral, wherein you are still alive, but you would act as if you're dead. And then you will invite your family and friends. And then there will be this eulogies for you, and you will hear what people say about you. Pinaririnig ako parang sinasabi, I don't care what other people say about me. Oh yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's nice to know how you have made an impact to the people close to you, to the people that you interact with. We are here not only for ourselves, we are with other people. Yes, for most of us, we do not care about what other people say. But let this be said, good things are said to people because they've done good things, or they are good, or they have been loved, or they are loved, or because they know how to love. Whatever legacy you are thinking about, whether it's a small legacy to the people that you love, that you know you would want to be remembered for such, or whether you want a legacy that is life-changing not only to a few people but to a lot of people, just bear this in mind. Whatever legacy you would want to leave this world behind, what matters most is the fact that you have lived a meaningful life. We have only one life to live. And this one life that we live, we should not put into waste. And if we commit to leave a legacy, however small, to the people that we love, or to the people around us, or to the world in general, we will live a happier and purposeful life. And that makes all the difference. Diba? So hopefully, itong vlog na to ay may meaning sa inyo, because it has brought perspective also in the way I live my life. Conversations we have on this channel lead me also to certain perspectives. I am being reminded of the things that I'm saying on this channel that I should do also. That I should also make this life matter. Because in the end, this is the only life that I'm living. Discover something nice sa Pinas, something nice sa buhay, something nice sa legacy na maiisip mong iwan. Like and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. God bless you.